Hey, soul family. All right. The message I got is a third party is who's been sneaky and been doing things. You caught on and you're confronting this. Okay. With this Aquarius full moon. Okay. Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo. Yeah, this is going to be very significant for you guys. You can have these placements anywhere in your chart, and either you or a cross watcher is about to confront something, or they're in the process of confronting these things. um this could be a Saturn return for you as well, so you're like looking back and there could be like an opportunity like it was from the past presenting itself, but it was a karmic lesson. Okay, y'all stay with me. Everything looks like glitter is not, everything looks like gold is not glitter, right? Or glam, but however that goes, y'all know where I'm going with this. All right, let's get into it. Beloved ancestral spirit guides, to the Most High God, I call on Archangel Michael for protection. Anybody sending anything physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually, please block and blind them. I call back our energy and send theirs back with full forgiveness in all forms to the universe at this time. Thank you, thank you, thank you, to the Most High God. I just got got heartburn. That's how this lesson felt to you. It burnt, okay? And it's like there's something coming back around, and there's like maybe it looks like a great opportunity, but back then it did too, right? So just pay attention. But you're more enlightened about something here, okay? High Priestess. Yeah. That's why you're not taking this leap of faith. Now, this could be with love. Two of Cups, it's in reverse, okay? Or this somebody coming back around, and you're not sick about this. You done Five of Swords this, okay? And it's like, no, I'm not doing this, okay? Yeah, you had to heal from some things here, okay? Yeah, all this celebrating behind your back. Like I was saying yesterday, somebody really don't want to celebrate with you, okay? That's what the case is here. They just want to have control. There's something here with the Saturn return that you're looking at, and you're like, nah, I'm not doing this. Maybe some people pleasing, um, to make other people happy. So you set yourself on fire. We ain't doing that anymore, okay? People spying, gossiping, watching. Yeah, this Lover's in reverse. Mm-hmm. There could have been some really, really tough lessons that you learned with the Lovers in reverse here in the past. It was a lot of injustice and possibly has something to do with money. An Empress in reverse, maybe a mother figure, baby's mother, or somebody just has kids, and it's like, no, I'm not gonna keep setting myself on fire for you. Yeah, there is a King of Cups that was breadcrumbing you in the past here. Knight of Pentacles in reverse, but they wasn't bringing nothing toward you. Okay, this is somebody who's just cold. Okay, and you walked away from this, and you're not giving it a new beginning. Okay, whoever's in this type of energy here, it's like, no, I'm not doing this. I heard I'm choosing myself this time. I'm not. Somebody's very envious and they're in fear. I heard because you caught on, collective. Okay, you caught on to something here, and you're trusting yourself. This could even be with a friendship. Okay, maybe you have a trusted friend here, and you got some advice from them, and it's like, hold on, it helped you change your perspective about something, right? That could be very significant. 11:11 on the clock. Y'all, I just got that 11:11 in the last reading. This could be something about a twin flame too. Okay. Yeah. I accept the challenges are the best way to learn. Yeah, you like, man, listen, this has been a challenge because somebody didn't have no discipline. And you balance the scales by surrendering this situation. Okay. Collective, I like it. Man, y'all, self-reflection can be one of the hardest things that you have to do. But it's like, you got to think back. You know what I'm saying? If you hook back up with the ex during this time, there could be a breakup during this full moon. Okay? Because that was a lesson you were supposed to learn. You weren't supposed to go back to it, right? Pay attention now. Yep, somebody was watching, and they possibly come in kind of different this time, but they gonna try to break your heart again. Saturday is gonna be very significant. Look, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, High Priestess, Nine of Cups. I'm telling you, in reverse, because somebody's not showing up as their authentic self here. Yep, somebody took a leap of faith to rush in Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and it's like, what just happened here? Why did I do that again? Now you're like, let me just let the past go. You could literally put somebody on block and never talk to them again. You spoke your truth. Now opportunities are coming in. Yeah, because somebody here lives in a full illusion. Could be karmic family. Okay? And you and your lover, y'all could be focusing on something as well and moving forward from some childhood wounds and getting your justice. And you know the world is your oyster and y'all are stepping out there. I could be talking to a couple right now. You're literally leaving your whole family behind because it's a problem for y'all. Okay? That could be very significant just for a small group of you. Say, you know, you and your partner been having a lot of problems and y'all were starting to really reflect on where these problems are coming from, right? Yeah, the devil. Spirit lets you know it's the devil in the details, child. Look, Queen of Cups. I could be talking to you something about you and a partner. Y'all always had problems and something's going on, and now you're ending this cycle, Empress. It's like, hold on. Because they was always trying to make you get, like, juggle you in something and want you to get bad news and keeping your Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And it ain't good. Somebody can't be sneaky no more. They're feeling stuck. This is like living in a house with a devil. Okay? You can't sleep. You can't eat. There's something here. It's just like somebody's energy is just so toxic. You know what I'm saying? But your rewards is coming in because you're seeing this. Yeah. Because they want your 10 of Cups in reverse. Because they're heartless. And all they do is sit around and lie. And now they're under judgment here. And see, that King of Cups in reverse gives off that energy of somebody just not having no emotions. It's like a King of Swords. Like, they're just very, very cold and just like, whatever. Like, they don't care about how sensitive you are. Because if you're in that Queen of Cups energy, you're very sensitive. And you could be an empath as well. So you're picking up on all of this hateful energy that's being thrown back and forth. And it's like, okay, hold on. Right? Masculine, feminine energy, however that's resonating for you. And see what you get in that Queen of Swords energy. They ain't liking that. Because you could have always been in that Empress Queen of Cups energy. And you always could be the fixer, right? And confirmation. Now you're not being the fixer anymore. It's like, no, I'm not doing that. Yeah, you released that. And you letting everything flow like it's supposed to. Full moon. It's a completion of a cycle with this Aquarius full moon. Yep. It's like, nope. Vulnerability. Because somebody played on your vulnerability all the time. And your beloved ancestors are saying just because they're vulnerable don't mean you can take advantage of them. Yeah. Creation. Movement. And staying focused. Something about you sitting still was very important too, because it was like that realization of that catastrophic event that always comes around. Okay, and it's like, why does this always happen and I always have to come back over here? Like, no, because they caused the catastrophic events behind your back, so you'll have to come back to them. Pay attention, right? They create the chaos, so you got to come back and make it look like you're codependent and you don't know what you're doing. You can't pay your bills. You're this. You're unstable. When ultimately you can go over here and there's other resources where you can figure this out. Okay, you just got to slow down. Mm-hmm. Somebody don't like the fact that you figured this out either. You figured out somebody's little scam or little plan, Empress. And you started healing and you're like, oh, I'm cool. Everything's coming to light. And you got in that chariot and you moved on and now somebody's magic has backfired and it's like, whoa, hold on. Because you wasn't overindulging in something. And you had to have strength, okay? And now there's an interference here for somebody because they done lost their power over a situation. What'd I say? And there's the authorities. Because you got in that Queen of Swords energy and you started speaking your truth about the disappointments and why you was always unhappy and why you couldn't celebrate, okay? And you stopped somebody in their tracks, either an air sign or a Virgo. You stopped two people in their tracks. Now you got this good news coming in about some abundance. And there's a change here, and it's a completion of a cycle. Mm-hmm. Somebody feeling defeated. Because somebody wanted you to always, always be searching for something. I don't know what that means. But justice come in some type of miracle or like mysterious way here, okay, for you. Just by simply not going back and doing what you did back then in the past. It changed everything. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and this third party is really, really pissed. Lover, friends, work, whatever, however this is resonating. It's a hole in somebody's story here. The past can't connect to you anymore. See, say the past hit you up and they started talking to you and you're like, that don't make no sense. Say this was a past lover, right? And it's like, you had to sit with the collective. Something about sitting with something. And it's like, hold on. Bank statements telling the truth about a paid hit. This person could be like, oh, I didn't know all this stuff was going on, like, blah, 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 but they knew. Somebody's a liar here. And it could be an air sign or a Virgo here that there's something here that's going to come out. When the energy changed, it was time to go, soul family. 1333. See, you could have lived in the house with this person, right? And it's like, something about this person's energy in the past, it was like something was wrong and you couldn't put your finger on it, but it was like, no, I'm not doing this. Look, 3 parties planning an attack. That's that third party. And they could have been using some kind of fake paperwork, something here, okay? Third party has some tea about a setup. Y'all, I can't make this shit up. Physical abuse from lover, family, friends coming to light. Promiscuous ex-lover is exposed by a best friend. See, there could have been a best friend that come in to help you because somebody here, you could have been in a DV relationship and like somebody sitting here saying, why are you lying? You know what you done to that person. Like something about this. Somebody was always promiscuous and putting you in third parties anyways. Earth sign is the mastermind. Y'all, I can't make this shit up. Yeah, somebody's a mastermind. The table has turned on them. Domestic abuse from the past is being revealed. And like I was saying yesterday, there could have been a situation, you know, where you was telling people, like, this is what happened, like, y'all don't understand, blah, blah, blah. And, like, nobody wanted to believe you. You know what I'm saying? And now they're finding out the truth. And it's like, man, I'm tired of explaining myself. I said what I said. I'm not backing down for my story. Right? Yeah, something about this. Collective, keep standing on business. And yeah, this third party here is getting a rude awakening. Okay, peace, love, and light.